In this video, we are looking at how to simplify rational expressions. So here we have the first example. So how do we do this? So the first thing is to factor. So here I have 14x over 7, which is common. So x minus 1. Then I can see that 7 goes twice. So I divide by, so here I divide by 7, so I get 2. So here I get 2x over x minus 1. The other thing I'm going to do is to state the restriction. So what would make the denominator 0? And I'll do this by taking the denominator, equating it to 0, then solving. So if x is 1, I'll be dividing by 0. So I have to say that x cannot be 1. So that is the restriction in the domain. So I go to the next example. So I can see 3 is common. So this is 3x plus, not 3x. So but this is going to be x plus 3. Then I'm going to factor the denominator. So this is 6x minus 2. And what is common here? So 3 goes twice into 6. So I get x plus 3 over 2x minus 2. And again, I check my denominator here, and I can see the restriction is x cannot be 2. So, and let me just highlight my answers here. Okay, let me go to the next example. So this is my next example. So factor the numerator, so x plus 2. The denominator, when I factor it, I get x plus 3, x plus 2, and then I check what's common. So x plus 2 is common. So my final answer is going to be 3 over x plus 2. So what are the restrictions? Remember, you always want to get the restrictions before you simplify. So I see the restrictions. X cannot be negative 3, because if I plug negative 3 into the denominator, I'll be dividing by 0. And the other one is x cannot be negative 2, because if I plug negative 2 right here, then I'll be dividing by 0. So that's my answer right there, including the restriction. So I go to the next one. So when I simplify this, and I could use factoring using the box method. So this is 2x squared, and this is 15. I just write them there. So I need to multiply 2 by 15, which is 30. Then I find two numbers that I can multiply to give me 30, and they add up to 13. So that's 10 and 3. So this becomes 3x, and this is 10x. Now I go ahead and do the factoring. So what's common here? This is 2x. What's common here? That's x. So to get 3x, I need 3. To get 10x, this is going to be 5. So here I can write my factors out. So 2x plus 3 and x plus 5, and I'm dividing that by this one. I factored it before. This was x plus 3 and x plus 2, and from what I can see here, nothing is common, so this cannot be factored. Cannot be factored. Cannot be factored, but cannot be simplified. Cannot be simplified. Let me fix that. Cannot be simplified. So, but I need to state the restrictions. So what are the restrictions? So the restrictions are x cannot be -3 and x cannot be -2. So that will be my final answer. So one more example. So let me factor this one. So when I factor the numerator, I get 3x plus 5 and x plus 2. I'll factor the denominator, but this one I'll show my work here. So this is 6x squared plus 7x minus 5. Start by multiplying these ones. I get -30. Then I need two numbers. I can multiply to get -30. When I add them, I get 7. So, and I can use 10 and -3. So I'm going to use that to split the middle term. So I have 6x squared minus 3x plus 10x minus 5. So there's, and then I factor whatever is common. So I see 3 is common. So, and x is common too. So this becomes 2x minus 1. I see 5 is common. So this is 2x minus 1. So I get 3x plus 5 and 2x minus 1. So this becomes 3x plus 5, and this is 2x minus 1. So let me state when I continue here. So what's common? 3x plus 5 is common, so I'm left with x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. So what are the restrictions? So x cannot be, I'll show my work here. So this is 3x plus 5 is equals to 0. I solve that. 3x equals to -5. So I see x cannot be -5 over 3, and also it cannot be half, which I get by doing 2x minus 1 is 0. So when I solve this one, I get 1/2. Cannot be 1/2. So that's how to simplify rational expressions.